In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to fix it when you've been charged for a GTA 6 pre-order, but the order shows as failed. This one causes a lot of panic because you can see the money's gone but nothing to show for it, and it feels like it's vanished into a black hole. It hasn't. This almost always has a clean explanation and a clean fix. Let's dive right in. First things first, the most important thing to understand. In the vast majority of cases, what you're looking at isn't actually a charge at all. It's a pre-authorization hold. When you place a pre-order, PlayStation and Xbox both put a temporary hold on your card for the order amount to confirm the card is valid and has the funds. That hold shows up on your bank statement looking exactly like a real charge, sitting right there in your transaction list, but no money has actually left your account yet. If the order then fails for any reason, that hold is supposed to release itself automatically, but banks vary in how fast they process the release. It can take anywhere from a day up to about 8 business days depending on your bank. So, option A, and the one that resolves this without you doing anything at all, give it a few days. Check your bank's app or statement and look specifically at whether the transaction says pending or authorization hold rather than posted or completed. If it says pending, that's a strong sign this is just a hold waiting to drop off, and the cleanest fix is patience. Check back every day or two, and for most people it clears within a week without a single support ticket. While you're waiting though, go and check whether the order genuinely failed, or whether it's just not showing where you expect. On PlayStation, go into Settings, then Account, then Transaction History, and search specifically for Grand Theft Auto 6. Sometimes an order that looked like it failed on screen actually did go through, and it's simply sitting in your history correctly while your library hasn't refreshed. If you do find it listed as complete there, restart your console and check your library again before assuming anything's wrong. On Xbox, the equivalent is account.microsoft.com, then Payment and Billing, then Order History. Same idea. Search for the order, and check its actual status rather than trusting what the console told you at the point of failure, because a network hiccup on your end can make an order look like it died even when Microsoft's side completed it fine. Now, if a few days have passed, the hold hasn't dropped off, and transaction history genuinely shows no successful order, that's when it's time to escalate, because at that point, it's reasonable to treat it as a real problem rather than a timing issue. For PlayStation, head to PlayStation.com and find their support section, then look for the live chat option or their support assistant, and explain specifically that you were charged for a pre-order that shows as failed, giving the date and amount. Have your transaction reference number ready if your bank statement shows one. For Xbox, go to support.xbox.com and start a chat with Xbox support, and give them the same details, the order date, the amount, and confirmation that order history doesn't show a completed purchase. One thing worth trying before you even contact support, especially if the failure happened because your card details were slightly wrong or expired, go remove that payment method entirely and add it back fresh, or add a different card, then simply try the pre-order again. A second successful attempt doesn't cause the first failed hold to double charge you. It's a separate transaction, and the failed one will still drop off on its own schedule regardless. And a genuine last resort, if support can't get the failed hold released and it's been well over a week, contact your bank or card provider directly and ask them to look into the pending authorization from PlayStation or Xbox specifically. Banks can sometimes force release a stuck hold from their end even when the merchant hasn't formally canceled it, and this is exactly the kind of case they handle regularly. One last thing worth saying plainly. Don't panic, and don't try the purchase 5 times in a row hoping one sticks. Each failed attempt can generate its own separate hold, and untangling 3 or 4 pending authorizations is a much bigger headache than dealing with one. If it fails, wait a minute, check your order history first, and only retry once you've confirmed nothing actually went through. And there you have it. That's how to fix a GTA 6 pre-order that shows as charged but failed. Check whether it's a pending hold rather than a real charge, confirm the true order status in your account history, give it a few days to clear on its own, and contact support with your order details if it hasn't resolved after that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.